Oh look, right there, right on the side of the tree.
See him there? Oh heck, there's one! Right on! Good.
First double on a set.
Yeah. We doubled up.
Pretty Marten.
That's a male.
Nice.
Another male. That's a good.
That's
Yeah, he's got good fur. Look how pretty that Marten is.
yeah.
Man. Wow, they are frozen solid. Yeah, we're gonna. Man, look how pretty them little critters are, though.
Fascinating, guys.
Got a good catch on him. He didn't
Yeah.
fight the trap at all.
No.
Very
So-
nice. Very nice. Yeah, the bait's still there.
Perfect.
You didn't have a partner come through with him. Good place. A lot of tracks coming up through this little area. We might have to set a few more traps in here next year, you know?
Yeah. That's got a quick. Oh.
Yeah, but the one we're putting back, right? Now, Dylan's got this figured out. I use tree staples, and he's got little quick links to his boxes, and I'm changing next year because let me tell you what, it works way better than nailing to a tree every time you have to change the trap. But that actually went pretty smooth. I usually lose about 5 of those. So, yeah, the bait's still there. That's beaver, I think we used on this one, Dylan.
Looking just at our trap line log so far, it's really showing beavers kind of the go-to.
Them old boys, our partners up there in Canada, that's what them old boys use.
Have to hammer some this spring.
Yeah, I have to get after them beaver. Maybe we'll catch one in our under ice set up there by the cabin.
Hopefully.
Cool. We need some bait, my friend. Ooh, knock the snow off that. Number this is, what is it? Probably.
I think this is your 9th box.
Oh, this is the one we snowshoed in.
Yeah, I hope that packed it enough.
Ooh, I don't know what these, no. What is that? Stay in the snowshoe. Look. Look. Nope, nothing in this one. Dang it. Well, you can't catch them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're having pretty good odds.
Yeah. The last two had Martin in. I like this set though.
Right on the river, right in the dark timber, right where all the tracks are.
Big, thick, old growth. Good old growth right on the river. It seems to be like where we're doing the best.
Yeah.
Maybe
Waterways.
sent this and carry on down the road.
I think we have my Weasel Box is up next, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the sure deal Weasel Box.
I sure hope so. Got my set right below the private land here. We got a Weasel Box we set on fresh weasel tracks, and we set these traps out. Got Marten tracks in here, kind of got an intersection with this little brook and this main trail, so let's see what we got. Get the bait on.
Nothing, huh?
This is the Marten box. Check the Weasel Box now. Got her under a pretty good overhang where she's not going to get pounded with snow.
Seen some weasel sight in here last time too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Really?
Most of our weasel boxes have had quite a bit of mouse feces.
Yeah, and we had weasel tracks at this box last time. Perfect place under that log on this creek. Yeah, relure it and we'll get him next time. We can catch the crap out of the marten, but the weasel are, the $1 weasels are eluding us. We just want to catch some for our wives because they think they're way cool. And
Oh yeah, right.
just crossing the bridge, going up to the cabin.
This ranger really is amazing. We've made a lot of late winter trips in here, and right on this little, it's not much, but the powder stacks in here deep with no base to it. And we've had a lot of snowmobiles stuck here over the years.
Right here is where we get our snowmobiles stuck every time.
Back to when my dad was a little boy riding skidoo elands in here. We always used to get them stuck always right here, and this thing just keeps trucking.
Right here. And I've been stuck many times right here. This thing floats right up.
We actually have a couple marten sets at the cabin. We've got a marten dented in our tool shed off the back, believe it or not. Check it out.
So I think I'll do it the same way I did before, huh?
Yeah, if we have to winch, we'll have to winch. We're at the cabin. We still got a little bit of line left to check, but we're thinking ahead and we're gonna start us a fire and get these marten thawing out so we can do some skinning tonight.
Got a skin. Oh yeah, slushy trail's good. A little more snow this time, Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing in that one.
Oh yeah.
I see springs. That is odd.
There's the conibear springs on the joint of the cabin.
Maybe I got him in the leg hole. Filming?
Yeah, now I am.
Throwing the martens out, getting the cabin warmed up.
The old red fox trick, got them in a bag with Raid, killing the fleas.
Yeah.
We had a couple we thought out when we got home, and there was actually still fleas on them, so.
What's that total for the year right now? Before we check our other sets.
9 or 10 so far for this area. Cabin will be nice and warm once we're done with the line.
Yeah, back to a nice warm.
Well, this one's pretty obvious when we pulled up.
You can see him pretty good from the road.
He swung around the tree and he's waiting for us.
So we need to grab a trap too.
Dad took the time to compress the springs on all his 120s. That's a good idea.
Look, there's another one right here too. See the tracks?
Yeah.
Those are marten tracks. Getting in next time. I'll bet our bait's going.
That looks like a good one, yeah. It's a good one.
Wow, look how dark he is.
Yeah, it's a big one too. Double XL dark.
Woo, that's a good marten right there, buddy.
Yeah, it is. That's the first big one that we've got that's got that dark coloration.
Yeah, he's a good dark marten. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's the best color marten we got in Wyoming right there.
that's top lot marten.
Yep. Bait, sir. Very
Sweet.
nice. We'll get a good partner here next time. If I can pull this staple. Got loose.
We're pulling up on the last two sets. We got two main roads and a creek intersect. Oh, we got a big marten in that one.
That is a big marten.
Yeah.
You want to zoom in on that one from the road?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good marten, dude.
I gang set this because I had a good feeling about this spot early on.
Looks like a good one. Another big male.
There he is.
Did we get a double?
I don't know. We got another trap.
Let's sit here.
That'd be pretty fun.
I don't know if you can see this one or not.
No, that one's in a pretty big knot.
Well,
You can't even tell where my trail was.
yeah, you wore snowshoes into this one.
Ooh, I better grab a 120.
Yeah. So I'm not walking in there to you. Yeah, that's the secret. No more fancy nails. I'm gonna go over here.
That's a booner.
That's a big old Marten, isn't
He's
it?
got a spotted chest.
Does he?
Yeah.
We'll have to take a peek at him when Dylan gets him up here. That's a big Marten. See if I can zoom in here a little bit.
Oh, he's another dark one too.
Right on. Are they getting darker the higher up we go, or what?
I don't know. I've noticed a trend. Our sets with flagging,
Yeah.
and then bigger producers.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, guess who's putting flagging on all these sets tomorrow on the way out of here? Sorry, I got a down sleeping bag. We'll hook it up.
I was gonna say we ran out.
Yeah. Can you hold him up for us over here?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a dark Marten. Holy cow.
Big. You can see the spots on his chest.
Yeah, that's a good looking Marten. I'm gonna turn this off till you get back up here.
Alright. Hard to tell with the snow cover, but the river takes a pretty good bend in this meadow. The beavers got 4 or 5 dams right in here in the slack water. Pretty deep pools. It's actually all willows out there. They're covered in snow. We're dumb enough, we're driving around in a heated cab catching $50 Marten, and we're hiked down in here and we're gonna catch us a beaver that nobody will buy. Well, we've always wanted to trap beaver under the ice, so here we go. This is how desperate these beaver are, chewing on a pine tree. So we're gonna give them some aspen and see what they'll do. Looks like we got some open water. Dad went back to get the aspen. We forgot it about 3 times now, but we got open water, it looks like, so we'll see what happens. That should be right about where their den is, actually. So get back to you. It's cold up here, but I damn sure ain't feeling cold right now.
Yeah, we're right above the cabin. This summer we found 2 or 3 beaver ponds right here, and we're gonna set an underwater beaver set. These beavers are starving to death. They must have ate their catch up because they're coming out of the ice right here and they're chewing evergreen trees, and beaver don't eat evergreen trees. You know, normally this high these beaver don't survive up here, so we're gonna trap them and we're gonna sell their hide for $3 and we're gonna use them for bait.
Always use beaver meat.
Yeah, beaver meat makes the best bait. I'll pull this trap up here that I got set. I'll kind of show you how we do these underwater beaver sets. I don't know if you can see that. It's I don't want to set this son of a bitch off, but we got a fresh aspen stick, just kind of whittled down to fit it right underneath that 330 trigger. We'll set that up right down in the ice by where their food catch was, and we should have a beaver. So
I've hit water already. It looks like we got about 8 inches of ice underneath this.
there's that much, huh? All right, well, I'm gonna turn this off until we get closer to setting the trap. Chop away, Dylan. So this is what we got. Dylan's getting ready to set this trap under the water. That's how we wire it. That's how we set the bait under the trigger.
I can see how that's rigged up there. You can see where they've been dozing up, right? The entrance of their den's right back here behind us. About 2 foot of water, about 6 inches of ice. We're gonna set this.
We might need to shorten our pole a bit, Dylan.
Space in there. Maybe hold the camera in. Dig me a little notch for that stick.
Might need to dig one on the other side too. The ice level. cut some pine browse too, and we'll set them over the hole so it doesn't freeze as tight.
Insulate them. Good idea. Alright, that should work there.
Get our shovel out of the way here.
Kind of nervous when I handle these 330s.
Yeah, they'll freaking get you.
Kind of wondering if...
Did we make her long enough?
I just want to avoid for sure the springs from freezing in the ice. Although, I don't know, we got this spring in the ice. We're going to need to
Need to make her longer?
lengthen a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off.
Try to show you how this looks in water here. I don't know how well that's going to focus. See the beaver chewed sticks, but I feel pretty good about it. There's the hole all insulated up. We'll shovel some snow on her and hopefully she won't freeze all the way. I think we'll be pretty good because that ice is only about 5-6 inches thick underneath this 4 foot of snow. So
Beaver trapping at 9,600 feet elevation.
yeah, high altitude beaver line. Got the fire going. Got our day's catch thawing out. Pretty happy with it for 24 traps and 1 check. Not bad. Dad ended up with 4 and I got 3. I caught one of the biggest ones we've ever caught. He's old and he's super light color, but he's big old pumpkin head. He's got some big old back feet compared to some, but we've got them sexed up. We've each got a female, which are like mink. You can tell that one there's a female, and then over on the end here is my female, and we have a going rule. That actually has 2. Those 2 right there are females, and that's my second in the season. So we have a rule that on our trap line, if you catch a female, you got to come back in the summer and hang a marten nesting box. Have more on that later, but we're up to 4 apiece we got to put out on our trap line to help them make some more, because they're definitely not the most prolific species out there in the forest. There is plenty of them though, that is for sure. We're still waiting on our marten to thaw out. We got them out of the traps and they're getting there, but they're still pretty frozen. It'll be a while till we're skinning, so we're gonna call the wives, text them with the satellite phone. We got the generator running. We're gonna watch the mountain. Got them thawed out. We're over here doing a little bit of skinning. We're actually on the last one. Probably not the biggest marten we've caught all year. I caught a big old male. It was that light colored one, but Dad had one that was just as big almost, and it was dark, good top lot fur, and we had a mouse chew on the tail and his tail busted off. So my old one also had the same problem, so gotta watch for that. But here's a trap line tip: when you're skinning, you got to listen to AC/DC and drink Canadian whiskey, because they are pine marten.
Canadians like them pine marten.